Dash 2, you can race pickup trucks. You can't race, like, you know, Euro trucks, put it that way. Right, I need to master this track a bit more. I might put my brake bias forward a point. And let's try putting the tyre pressures up and see what happens. So 3.1. I'm going to knock that up a notch. My brake bias forward a little bit. See what that's like. Yeah, I can't deal with brake bias 52. I'll just end up spinning the backhand out all the time. Yikes, not enough brake. Fast feedback's too strong. Was it going orange? Oh yeah, it's going orange. One sec. That's feedback. 8.6. Let's try 8.0. Let me know if it goes orange again. Gone orange again, didn't it? I saw it then. It's because I lost all my settings. I had to rebuild them all.
On your left.
Jeez, man. I thought it was in practice.
Go there.
He just went down the inside. Am I like a loon? Nobody has any idea what that guy just said, because he's basically eating his microphone. Linear mode, Tommy, what's that? Turn off dampen oscillations, it doesn't work. Why do you turn it off then if it doesn't do anything? Shut up.
Got one in the dirt coming back on. Keep your eyes open. Go to the right.
Nearly overcooked that then. Well, those tyre changes and brake bias definitely making me a bit smoother. Apparently makes it slightly worse on certain tracks, thinking that it is that these decent wheels we all have nowadays, firmware deals with that stuff. See ya. You don't think corner cutting's allowed? If it's not allowed, you get penalised for it. Should go and register for the race.
Slow one up here in front of you. Stay on your toes.
Hing. Yikes. Terrible braking, completely locked it up. Oh, I thought I'd overdone it then. I thought to myself, I don't think I've quite taken enough speed, but let's see what happens. And I hadn't. going on a register actually. Okay, I feel a bit more consistent. I think those changes to the tyres and the brake. A little bit of brake bias change definitely helps me. If I put the bias too far back, I just spin the car too much. I've seen him skip Supernova. I've seen how to race this track. But I've also seen people do it in different ways, you know? Some people are in second, where others are in third, and some people are in first, where others are in second. A lot of it comes down to how you drive the car, like how you like driving the car. Do you like driving the car with a very tail-happy back end, or do you like driving the car fairly stable? So there's a certain amount of personal taste in there as well. Loose is fast, yeah. It is. It's a style I need to get more used to, I think. Because you can use it to point the car in the right direction. The skippies do seem to like that. 18s, 55. Alright, we'll put that down to 7.8 and try that. You just drive smooth. I have seen some people just drive really smooth. Seen some people on edge all the time. People sliding it as well. Definitely different ways of doing it. Stimulus, thank you for 32 months. Morning, how time flies. A lot of people say that. Mr. Rendai96. Thank you for subbing Rendai. Is it Rendai or Rendell? Rendell, sorry. Rendell96. Can we give Rendell a nutty welcome, guys? Thank you for your support. Welcome to the house, Rendell. Like that, for example. You skid the back end round, you can take the corner better. But it's risky. Risk it for a biscuit. Depends what kind of biscuit it is. If it's a rich tea, I wouldn't risk it. If it was a hobnob, I might do. No, I mean round the corners, Supernova. I mean, like, getting it to point... Too much sliding, you'll slow down, I agree. But, I mean... Turning the car is what I mean, that kind of slide. Not drifting. They are. Rich teas are the worst for dunking. The worst dunking biscuits ever invented. Yeek. I thought it was a 1x then. I actually left the ground then. Well, I've seen people doing it, Supernova, and they were getting 136s, no problem. I think I need to brake before the 2, not on the 2. Yeah, definitely need second round though. When is the race? They start at 1/4 the hour. That should not have been a 1x on that, in my opinion. That just ruined a good lap time, and that should not have been a 1x. There was like no advantage on that at all. There's a new Rust map out, Peterbilt. Nice. What, for 128? I have to get that. Does that work with Pro Mods 2.2 though? That's the question. Because 2.2 is not out yet. So I'm guessing it doesn't. Drift it for a biscuit. Yeeks. What's Pro Mods 2.18 Metal Punk? Is that like a compatible version but not 2.2? What's before it's Pro Mods 2.18, which is compatible with ETS 1.2. So what's the difference between Pro Mods 2.18 and 2.2 then? Why have they brought out a 2.18? Still beta testing it. Fair enough. Hey Trid. Hey Westy. That felt like a decent lap. 38.3. I thought it was quicker than that. Yeah, I don't think 2.2 will be long before it comes out. I honestly thought it would have been out now. Maybe they just found a few more issues that they want to fix. Yikes. Oh, that was a good lap. It was a good lap. Yeah, I'm not surprised the speed. 96 hour rating loss out of that. And I'm not kidding, all I did was just come off at one bend slightly, but I got nailed and then the game crashed. I got nailed twice and the game crashed. It's ridiculous. What can I do? Mrs. Livery? Hang on, Tommy. Paul, try the settings, use linear mode, strength between 10 and 15, depending on preference, damping 10%, minimum force 25. These settings definitely help me out. What wheel have you got though, Tommy? That's the question. What wheel are you using? Also, I don't think I'm going to change them now, Tommy, and just mess up my game again. I'd need to change that and then get a lot of practice in, you know? Whoops. Hey, Bandita. I think it's okay for the force feedback to flash occasionally, you know. I think he's given up. I hope he doesn't think I touched him or something. Because I did no such thing. Yeah, Bandita, I don't know if you're here for the first race, but that was an unmitigated disaster. I'm hoping to do a bit better this time. Yeah, I've got the voice muted, that's why you can't hear any salt. It's a bit lively through there. Getting used to it. Getting used to the Fanatec gear candles. It definitely takes time to get used to, you know. Yikes! Yeah, that's a 1x. Oh, yeah, there we go. Qualification. Let's hope for better luck this time. You have different, Mikey, you have different times of day. So sometimes it'll be sunny, sometimes it'll be cloudy. Sun can be in different positions. There's no rain and the weather doesn't change during the race. And there's no nighttime either. Actually, there is nighttime. No, there is nighttime. I've seen nighttime. But it doesn't, like, go from dawn to day to dawn, like, you know what I mean. Day to night, night to day. It doesn't do that. So if you do an endurance race, it'll be the same time all through the race, basically. Right, let's go to Garage 2.1. Remind me to put this back. Right, I've got over a minute of practice. I'm just going to go for a bio. Ugh. Chair fan fiction needed. Get the chair to read you a story.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Who's that? Undular techno-teconomic. How do we say that? Undular tecomic. Or undulate comic is probably the way to say it. Thank you for 2 months. Struggle with your name for a second then. It's a strange one, yeah. It is when you see all the letters lined up. Right, there we go. Hot lap incoming.
Hey man, let's knock out a couple good ones here.
We'll try. Go on the grass a little bit then. Had to be very careful not to pick up a 1X. Miss my gear. Hmm, 138.5 maybe if we're lucky. Hey Floaty Fat Man. Jeez, 139. Oh my god, that's terrible. Jules, 1X. Thanks, Jules. You can walk it quicker than that, Floaty. You must be one hell of a fast walker, dude. I think that's slightly better. You gotta be kidding. 2 139 laps. I mean, I know I made a few mistakes, but it didn't feel like that. Jeez. I mean, I had less fuel and I was racing quicker than that in practice? What the heck? Yeah, it could be. But then again, in practice, I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure what the temperature was in practice. I have indeed, Floaty. Noob. I love it when people say, "Lol, noob." Actually, you're right. I am a noob at iRacing. I've only been doing it, like, what? How many weeks have I been doing this? Not many. I'm a bit of a noob, to be honest. What were your lap times? Fastest I've done this track so far is 137.5. But not... When I was streaming, we had 138. Valo, the race is starting in like a minute, dude. Yeah, I guess so, Tommy. It must be a pretty hot track or something. It tells you somewhere, doesn't it? What does it tell you? Is it here? Track temperature 109 Fahrenheit. Partly cloudy 87. Sounds like a hot day. That's almost 30 Celsius, I think. Is that quite hot then? Good, thank you, Swappy. That's hot. Does it use a US system? Well, you can put it into metric in the garage here. If you put that into metric, what I don't know is, does that go metric? Yes, it does. So there you go. Lols, I forgot pole. I'm gonna have somebody in the back of me on turn 1 again. Oh, God. Somebody's gonna go right into the back of me on turn 1, I know it. It's a hot track, the cold tires. Everybody's gonna be like, YOLO! Yeah, we'll need it, just a sec. First corner rip incoming. Yeah, but that's the worrying thing, isn't it, Floaty? That's what happened in the last race. Yeah, but Spear, that happened because I ended up off the bend, off the first bend, didn't I? Ended up.
Ready, green flag.
Oh, God. My car feels very slidey. This poor guy behind me is doing his best not to go into the back of me. But this feels very slippy right now. I need to get into the swing of this. Ooh, I hate the first lap. You need to get settled in, you know. Drive backwards, Jules. There's some bends where that guy's quicker than me. And definitely some bends where I'm quicker than him. Trouble is he can see which ones they are better than I can. Mr. Redcoat, still loving every minute. Thank you for 19 months. Yeah, I'm managing to pull away from him. I think he's inconsistent, particularly on the last bend. I think he's bad. Missed that apex. Let's just settle down here. Tyler, thank you for 1 more month of the year. Time flies, keep up the great work. Thank you for 11 months, Tyler. We're doing okay. Whoops. Brain fart. That's what I'm trying to do, Supernova, stay smooth. This track demands endless concentration. Like, you get one break, if you can call it that, and that's down the straight. Apart from that, it's just a massive focus. I could probably go quicker through there, but I don't want to risk it. It's not worth it for the 0.2 of a second I might get. It's not worth it because it's such a horrible bend. It's easy to lose it. You can be on the grass, and it's just a big mess. Exactly, I'm up 4 seconds, so why take undue risk?